This is my current desk. This is me sitting in my desk. I really hate this thing. If you look at the average height of any desk, you'll notice they all average around 30 inches tall, more or less. Whoever designed this one decided to make it about 6 inches taller than that, which makes it really uncomfortable to use. Second are the drawers. Convenient, right? No, at least not for me. Years go by and I realize that all they've become are these useless junk drawers now. Time to go. I love the look of simple and modern, so I came up with this drawerless desk design. Let's start. So if you haven't guessed yet, I love the look of Baltic Birch plywood edges. So guess what? I'm doing another Baltic Birch plywood build. First I started with marking all the dimensions and making the rounded sides. To make a perfect half circle, I cut out a really thin, long piece of stock and held that in place with some screws. Then I just traced the outside with a pencil and cut out the shape with the jigsaw. Now to refine that circle, I came up with this weird little trick where I'd get a thin strip of wood and glue it about 1/8 of an inch inside the cut. Then I cut as close to the edge as possible with the bandsaw. Then I can use my flush bit and run it through the router to make a smooth curve. That technique is patent pending. Then I squared up one end and tapered in the other. And then cleaned them up on the sander. To get the most out of each piece of plywood, I cut the main template into 3 separate pieces. Here, here, and here. And I rejoined them later on. Then it was time to trace out and cut each piece. 252 pieces to be exact. I know, I need an outfeed table. So here's where the fun began. I spent a straight 3-4 weeks knocking out these little individual pieces that would later come together. So progress just became really slow and repetitive at this point. If you like this video, do me a favor and hit subscribe. And to put it into perspective, this isn't even one full side. After the pieces were shaped, I glued them up. The desk itself is 28 inches deep, so that roughly came out to 36 of these pieces glued together. Then I just repeated the entire process over to make the next section of the curve. When it came time to edge glue the 3 sections together, I kind of ran into a little unexpected problem. I found out the hard way that it's almost impossible to glue up 36 individual pieces in a perfect straight line, so I needed to go back and retrim the ends. That was a nice little challenge. I threw in a few biscuits with this cheap biscuit joiner, and then I wrestled the ends together. And then I squeeze it tight with some blocks and clamps. So yeah, it still didn't line up as straight as I wanted. I wanted to hide that seam as well as reinforce those end joints, so I used a router to cut a little channel and then I glued in a strip of white maple. That made it much stronger. The tabletop is pretty self-explanatory. The only thing I changed was making about 20 of the center strips 1.5 inches instead of 2 inches to cut down on weight. It was just getting a little heavy at this point. Then I just squared up the ends with a circular saw and sanded everything flat and smooth, but I just completely forgot to film that part. So unfortunately I couldn't finish this desk on time because I'm in the middle of moving and I have to close shop for a little bit. So what you're seeing is everything held together with clamps and blocks and no finishing oil. I'll just have to come back to this in another video and show the completed results. I just didn't want to leave this video hanging until then, so yeah. Thanks for watching, and again, don't forget to subscribe if you like this video.